It's okay. It happens. This is boxing after all. It doesn't matter that you got knocked down. You can get him back in the next round. You did the right thing, though. You took your time and you got back up. Your father would be proud of you. That's what champions do, Andre. They get back up.
What is that?
Ammonia. That shit'll wake you right up.
What did he hit me with?
His head. He's a penitentiary, son. That rip ain't gonna do shit but count somebody out, which means you got to knock that cracker on his ass, yeah? Now you got 1 round. Knock the fucker on his ass.
Knock the fuck on his ass.
Congratulations on your victory, boy. You look real good out there. We're really fucking impressed. Welcome to the real world, baby! Nighty night, bitch.
I don't want to die in prison.
Easy now, son. Don't try to talk. Just take it easy now. You're lucky they left you breathing.
I wasn't always this lucky.
This Cuban is no amateur. He could have turned pro years ago. He's been the amateur champ for 9 years. 9 years. Are you gonna let him make it 10? That's right. That's why we're here. to get the gold medal. Now go get him, kid.
So here we go with round number one. Andre Bishop really attempting to climb a mountain that nobody's been able to scale so far here in the World Amateur Games over the course of nearly a decade. The fine Cuban Joel Savone, 9 straight years as the gold medalist in these World Amateur Games. Hits him in the mug with the right. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Halfway through round number one. Let me break this fight down for you. Is it this simple? One's got power, the other one has no chance.
Yeah, Volkswagen being entered into the Indianapolis 500.
Andre Bishop's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. Scores up top with a left. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Oh, what an uppercut.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Bishop's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Andre Bishop.
Yeah, good work. This Cuban's gonna win this fight, Andre. You want this?
We got it.
You need to start landing some points.
Oh, we need a water up there.
You all right? You all right?
You don't need that. Throw that away. I got a water.
Nice work. He can't handle your speed. It's too much for him.
Got to fight this
Keep it
round,
up.
baby.
Listen, Andre, you need to land more shots, okay? He's outpointing you.
Breathe now. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight. But don't get careless out there.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Precise double uppercuts by Andre Bishop. Bishop's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Well, the 9-time gold medalist Joel Savone has not been in a position like this often. Andre Bishop has built up a big lead. Solid right hand lands. Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here.
And that's the only way he's getting through this round. He needs to stay there and hold on for dear life.
Overhand right. He is not. And banging away he goes. There he goes. He goes down from that headshot.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Savone's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move, because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. To the head he goes with a left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Andre Bishop's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
Relax, relax, relax. You got to relax. You got to move out there. Move, move, move.
Take a deep breath. Relax. Nice work. Now let's double up that jab. I want to see 2 jabs, Dre.
Let's go. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. We can recoup from that knockdown. Let's do it.
Okay, take a deep breath. Relax. Nice work. Let's double up that.
Breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relájate. Relax. Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Joel Savone's corner tried to steady him and give him some sound advice with the 60 seconds they had to work with him. But keep in mind, he was knocked down in that last round.
Well, the most important thing is his experience. Has this happened to him before? Can he justify it in his mind that he's overcome it before? Also his corner, did they revive him? Did they do their job during that minute rest?
I think Joel Savone may be as shocked as the rest of us. Andre Bishop is scoring often. A good block. Good looking uppercut that time. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Accurate with a straight left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Andre Bishop. I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut. And a well-targeted combination by Andre Bishop. That's what Andre Bishop wants to do right there, land the right hand. Savone's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Nice 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Joel Savone's left landing well. Last 10 seconds. Savone's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. For 9 straight years, the Cuban Joel Savone has dominated these World Amateur Games, but not tonight. He needs to make a comeback to catch up to Andre Bishop.
Keep your hands twisted, all right?
Suck it up.
I got more.
If you want...
Throw them in there.
Last round of what has been a highly competitive, virtually dead-even fight. Joel Savone was a substantial favorite here against the young upstart Andre Bishop, but Bishop is in control. And there you go. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Nobody was expecting this outcome. Nobody except for Andre Bishop. What confidence he had tonight as he scores the knockout victory over Joel Savone. Bishop is your gold medalist here at these World Amateur Games.
Andre, how does it feel to be named fighter of the games?
It's terrific, honestly. Being voted fighter of the
Yeah,
games,
baby.
It's an honor.
Gold medal, baby. Yeah.
This is my baby brother, my big baby brother, Ray.
Hey, big baby Bishop. I'm a fighter too, and one day I'm gonna be right where he is now.
Like I was saying, it's a lot of talented boxers out here, and it's an honor just being...
Hey, Bishop brothers are in the house. Big baby Bishop, what? It was a fabulous tournament.
truly exciting to watch. But even more exciting, McQueen Promotions is pleased to announce that we've just added Isaac Frost to our roster of boxing talent.
Isaac, are you disappointed that Andre Bishop won Fighter of the Games?
Disappointed. I'm the heavyweight gold medalist. No one went the distance with me. Nobody here could ever go the distance with me. I am the best fighter at these games. Period.
Andre Bishop is a talented middleweight, but I think Isaac makes a good point. Regardless, both these young men could have very bright futures in professional boxing.
Let's see your skills in the ring. Come on, cover up. I want to see you punch hard, faster. Keep those feet moving. Faster, faster. Speed up those punches.
You okay?
Beautiful, kid. You got your father's power.
He certainly does. His father hit like a heavyweight, too. Gus, despite our differences, I've always said you're one of the best trainers in the business.
I don't care what you say about me, Queen. Always nice to see you, Megan.
Always nice to see you too, Gus.
I'm bringing my daughter into the business. You know how good she is with fighters. I want her to manage Andre. You're a great trainer. Why not concentrate on what you do best and let Megan and I concentrate on Andre's career?
Thanks, but I think I can handle it.
Isaac Frost will be fighting for a title within 2 years. I can do that for you, too.
Thanks, but I can handle it.
Did this old man ever get your father a title shot?
He was on his way!
The only way to the title is through me!
Not if nobody can beat me.
Oh, you think so? You don't know who you're fucking with.
Dad!
You've been listening to this stupid old man!
Dad!
You don't know who you're fucking with!
I apologize.
No, you have no reason to apologize. But your father, on the other hand, he chews fighters up and he spits them out.
Gus, if we just...
Megan, you're a good egg. But no way are we getting in bed with D.L. McQueen.
I respect your decision. Lucius Palmer likes to run, but he'll get aggressive at the end of each round. He's good at stealing fights. Good luck, Andre.
Thanks, Megan.
She's right about Palmer. She's a smart girl, that Megan.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas. We have a big night of boxing ahead. Plus, so many are looking forward to our undercard. It is the pro debut for the much-heralded Andre Bishop. The middleweight will be facing the crafty veteran Lucius Palmer. All from here, the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago, right now. The pro debut of Andre Bishop is underway. Round one here against Lucius Palmer. With that amateur pedigree of his, Palmer is going to be in store for quite a challenge. Remember, Bishop won the World Amateur Games. He's a gold medalist there. Bishop's ability to punch, to flat out put forth power, puts people in the seats. Early on, that's what they expect to see here.
And early on, sometimes too much of a good thing, guess what? It can be dangerous. It can backfire. If he lands a punch and it doesn't get rid of the guy, well, what else can he do? What happens then?
Move your head!
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Andre Bishop getting back to basics, landing that right hand. And he engages in the clinch. Palmer's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. Oh, a good right hand by Andre Bishop. Wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right, and yet another big shot comes in. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
And here we go again as Lucius Palmer tries to steal this round against Andre Bishop. So much anticipation for the pro debut of the young American, Andre Bishop, here tonight facing Lucius Palmer. Through one round, Teddy, has anything revealed itself?
His hand speed, he's very fast in there. I think he has to settle down a little bit, though, as the rounds go on.
Nice work, kid. Good job. We told you Lucius Palmer was a crafty veteran. As we start round number 2, I think Andre Bishop got a good taste of that. Palmer just bided his time, waiting around for the final moments of that first round, then flurried and rallied and tried to steal it. That's what he does in most of his fights. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Palmer's basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
We heard from Lucius Palmer's corner saying that they wanted him to concentrate a bit more on defense. That was a good block there. Palmer's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Halfway through this round here. Bishop's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Bishop's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. That's a nice right hand that time by Andre Bishop. Good combination to the head. Goes up top with a right hand. Big shot he just scored with. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Knockout victory to start your career, as if the buzz isn't big enough for Andre Bishop. This will put fuel on that fire. Impressive stuff.
Back here in the Friday Night Fight studios, I'm Brian Kenny. Amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop taking his first steps as a pro this past weekend on the undercard at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. Bishop beating former welterweight contender Lucius Palmer en route to his first pro win. Now, we've seen Palmer before here on ESPN. He's a veteran, he's no joke, and Bishop is now considered to be one of the best prospects boxing has seen in decades. By beating a fighter the caliber of Palmer in his pro debut, no less, he definitely made a statement. Andre Bishop clearly a fighter to watch. In other news, heavyweight prospect Isaac Frost scoring the second knockout of his pro career, beating another overmatched opponent on the undercard of a McQueen pay-per-view in Las Vegas. He's now 2-0 with 2 KOs.
The time has come. All the talk is done. Now the fight is set to begin. There's Andre Bishop in the locker room, Teddy, with his longtime trainer, Gus Carisi. Of course, Gus was one who very early on tapped Andre Bishop as a fighter to watch. He said he was full of potential.
Yes, he was a tremendous amateur. He won the World Championship tournament.
From the State Palace Theater here in New Orleans, we welcome you to our middleweight main event. A much-anticipated bout between Andre Bishop and Mike Walker. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans. Mike Walker is lined up for Andre Bishop in Bishop's second fight of his pro career. Of course, he won in his pro debut against Lucius Palmer, now trying to make it 2 in a row. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Andre Bishop's right hand working well that time. He scored well. That is a Mike Walker's bang by a big shot comes crashing home. Round number 1, and he's already down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Use the ring! Use the ring!
And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Andre Bishop. And a nice combo by Walker. Now he ties up there. Scored well up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Solid. Walker's unable to withstand that combination.
That's what happens when you cover a little slow.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
By knockout, your winner, Bishop.
I was on my way, and baby brother was making his mark as an amateur. Gus had been our father's trainer. He took us in after our parents died.
Good. Keep that jab going.
Can Wilfred Rosario do what Mike Walker and Lucius Palmer were unable to do? Andre Bishop now 2-0 in his career. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside here at the State Palace Theater in New Orleans to see if the young upstart can make it 3 in a row.
Bishop. And his opponent across the ring, hailing out of Guantanamo, Wilfred Rosario.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. That is a strong uppercut there.
Teddy, talk to me about this matchup from a defensive standpoint.
Look at that! And a big punch connects and floors him here in round 1.
And not what you expected. His opponent usually not a quick starter.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
That's a good job by Bishop. Oh! Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
winning fights. I got people's attention.
My father told me to find out what it'll take to make you change your mind about working with us.
It's easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. All you gotta do is change Gus's mind.
What's that all? You don't have a say in this?
Sure I do. I say Gus is my manager.
And I guess I'm gonna have to change Gus's mind.
Good luck with that.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I was by Keyshawn Hayes' camp the other day. His trainer thinks you're a sucker for the left hook. Keyshawn says he's dropping you with it.
Yeah? Well, Keyshawn Hayes is entitled to his own opinion, isn't he?
We welcome you to Atlantic City's Boardwalk Hall for the East Coast debut of the young upstart Andre Bishop. Tonight, the 3-0 middleweight will be taking on the hard-hitting Keyshawn Hayes. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Glad you're with us.
Bishop. His adversary, by way of Newark, Keyshawn Hayes.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
This guy's got a mean left hook. He's gonna try and catch you with it early.
Yeah, I heard about that.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
Well, it's a tough moment for Andre Bishop right now. He's hurt. I can hear his corner saying, spit out your mouthpiece. They're just looking for any excuse right now to get some time. Hayes is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Andre Bishop just passed a very tough test. No doubt about it that he was... Did you see that? Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time. Hayes' trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. He got hit right solid. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
Let's go, get up! 2, 3. Focus!
So he was knocked down, but Andre Bishop is proving that he doesn't want to be knocked out tonight. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. We overheard the corner of Andre Bishop earlier saying to look for the uppercut. That time, he found it, he saw it, he gave it. A little head hunting with the right. Great round now, back and forth after he did the hurting. He's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh boy, it can be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
Okay, breathe. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you.
Okay, now come on now, you can do this. You can do this. Now I need another round from you. I need you to be busy this round, all right? Now let's box smart and not get caught. Box smart now, champ. Come on now, hands up.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Andre Bishop's corner now with a big task at hand. They've got to make sure that their fighter has his senses back after being knocked down.
Let's see some more head moves.
A solid uppercut by Andre Bishop. He took a shot, big shot, and for the second time tonight, he goes down. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation...
Wow! Wow, he goes down again!
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
Andre Bishop gives Keyshawn Hayes a taste of his own medicine. The big hitter was hit hard, a knockout victory for Bishop.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. We have an update on the career of rising star Andre Bishop. And while he certainly hasn't taken an easy road so far in his career, Bishop is poised to have his coming out party against top 15 middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez, something virtually unheard of for a prospect with so few pro fights. What's more, the fight will take place in Alvarez's hometown of Chicago, although we can expect a few fans to make the trip from Philly.
What can I do for you, Mr. McQueen?
Andre, I have to tell you something about your father. Before he died, he and I agreed to a deal. I was going to get him a title shot and let Gus stay on as manager. Sadly, he never got a chance to tell Gus about it. I'll give you the same deal. Keep Gus as your trainer and manager. I'll promote your fights. Megan's young. She's got other fighters. And think about your brother.
What about my brother?
Raymond's got talent. Not your kind of talent, but he's big. You see how big he is. He could be heavyweight champ someday. Isaac Frost looks unbeatable now. God, who knows? Be smart, Andre. Let me take you and Raymond to the top.
Look, Mr. McQueen, I don't appreciate you talking about my father or trying to get me to go behind Gus's back. Stay away from my brother and stay away from me. Are we clear?
You have no idea who you're fucking with, kid. Oh, good luck with Alvarez. But I got a feeling it's not gonna be your night.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for a much-anticipated main event. The stage is set. Now the spotlight falls on the unbeaten, hot rising prospect, Andre Bishop, as he takes his first major step up in facing middleweight contender Ricardo Alvarez. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, we just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing, not engaging in the fight, but clinching. A piercing uppercut by Andre Bishop. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Teddy, in your training career,
When you've gone up against a power puncher like we have in the ring tonight, do you prefer to have a fighter like this opposite him, a guy that'll fight on the outside?
Yeah, I want a guy that's a little bit scared. He's got a darn good reason to be scared. If he's not, he's going to get knocked out. Stay away from that power.
Nice work with the left hand. Big shot comes crashing home.
Well, you go straight back, and you're going to pay a price. He paid a big one there.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good flush shot upstairs. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by Andre Bishop. Piercing jab, targeting that head with the combination punching.
You need to keep that head moving.
Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a deep.
Kid, the judges ain't even watching this fight. I can see it in their eyes. McQueen fucked us. We're not winning any decisions tonight. Means you gotta knock this guy on the canvas. Understand? Knock him on his ass.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway.
Side to side.
Referee gives him the warning for the headbutt. Here in round number 2, you get the sense that Andre Bishop really wants to impress. Look at this offensive surge he's putting forth. Andre Bishop doing some damage to Ricardo Alvarez. A big offensive attack. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Oh, he turns it over right into him. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. He is stunned there, and now he ties up.
He ties up, and he was allowed to tie up, and that's what he's going to be sorry for, the other guy, that he allowed himself to get grabbed.
Well, this second round has brought out the best in Andre Bishop. He is unloading an attack. Bishop's combination punching is working well here. And now you see him scoring well with the right. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Keep your head moving.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Good productive round by Andre Bishop. He really nailed his opponent solid there, and he's getting some high praise from trainer Gus Carisi.
Well, he's getting praise. That's the first thing, is pick him up a little bit mentally. Now he's going to be told something technical, too. I'm sure he's going to tell him, hey, the guy's hurt. He's going to try to survive. Go downstairs, then go back up.
There you go, Andre. There you go. We got it.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to...
Wow, nice flush left hand. Well, he just went from hunted to hunter.
And now he's going to track him down.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had no one hurt, they get a little careless.
Oh, and a big right hand lands. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good, solid overhand left. Range! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Comes right back with a shot. Boom! Left hand comes home. Carisi stresses to Andre Bishop to control every second of the 3 minutes of a round. He did so in that last round.
Yeah, and the way he did it was by controlling range. He's very good at making sure he's the master of distance.
Listen, why not pick up where you left off? Remember, he was so badly damaged in the last round. You gotta think his opponent should be all over him here.
Could be an opportunity. Sometimes you gotta take something that's dark, that's really bad, and turn it around, find the good. Maybe he can find an opportunity to catch his opponent coming after him.
There it is! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Yeah! 11-0. We were ready to make a move. My future looked bright.
Nice place.
The gym's closed, fellas.
We didn't come here to work out.
What's going on?
We came to have a little talk.
I thought they were McQueen's thugs, but they were cops. Dirty cops on McQueen's payroll.
Wrong fucking move, kid. Wrong fucking move.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Kenny, and welcome to Friday Night Fights here on ESPN. Before we get into tonight's action, some shocking news this week involving middleweight prospect and amateur gold medalist Andre Bishop. Reports are coming in that Bishop has been arrested for allegedly carrying an unlicensed firearm and assaulting 2 police officers. Details remain spotty, but the word is there was an altercation in the late hours of the evening between Bishop and the police at Carisi's boxing club, the gym where Bishop trains.
The word of 2 decorated police officers was all it took. My dreams, my freedom, everything was taken from me.
Everybody up! Cell block D, get up!
Nobody could help me. I had to help myself. I couldn't let this place beat me. I did what I had to do. I fought.
Those crackers been talking so much about kicking your ass, they think they can take you one-on-one. I had to agree to some conditions, though. Bare knuckles. No refs, no rounds. You fight until somebody quits. Or can't get up.
I like those conditions.
And let's go get it on. Listen now. Your professional boxing shit ain't gonna help you here. You got to knock this motherfucker out.
What's this I hear about you signing with D.L. McQueen?
No way, Adrian. Yo, Mr. McQueen told me Pop was gonna do the same thing.
And you believe that?
I believe this. Yo, Mr. McQueen has done a lot for me. And Dre, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna let him keep doing what he's doing.
Raymond, you'd be smart to stay away from McQueen, man. I always wanted you
I ain't you, Dre. I'm me. I'm a heavyweight, Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen believes I can be the champ. The champ. I'm going for it, brother. I gotta do what's best for me.
How's Gus taking him?
I had to let Gus go.
Raymond, no!
I didn't have no choice, Dre. Gus can't give me a shot at the title. Mr. McQueen can. Dad realized that too late, and I can't make that same mistake. I gotta do what's best for me and not what's best for Gus. Dre. Come on, man, you understand. It's like that. It's like that, Dre. It's like that.
Gus retired from boxing. Isaac Frost became heavyweight champion. Baby brother was fulfilling his dream. And here, it's the same old business.
Time to skin another head. way to be. Hey, motherfucker. This shit isn't finished. What the hell are you talking about? I'm ready to fight right now. Get your boy ready.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. He just had a fight, he ain't had time to rest.
I don't fucking care, Ace. He's gonna fight me right now, or there's gonna be serious problems. Okay?
Fuck it. Let's go. I served my full sentence. I lost my youth. I lost my career. I lost my dream. Now what? Baby brother got me a job as an assistant trainer.
Listen for the bell, man. Relax. Potter boy.
Very lucky for an ex-con to have a job.
That's what I like to see. A brother taking care of his brother. Andre, welcome back.
Hey, Mr. McQueen.
Raymond? Andre, you remember Mr. Franco.
Andre.
Mr. Franco has retired from the force. Works for me now.
Must be a big change for you.
Hope you learned to stay out of trouble.
Now he's learned his lesson. Andre. I'm sorry the way things worked out for you. But I've been taking good care of Raymond while you were away. We can't afford distractions. I hope we can count on you to help your brother.
It was good just to be back in the gym. It was good to see baby brother doing his thing. And it was good to be back in the gym. Put your weight on your lead foot. Turn your hips more. It'll increase your power. There you go.
Thanks for the advice.
This gym's got a reputation. I can't have people looking in here see me slapboxing.
Jokes, huh? Nice. I was starting to think you didn't like me.
Yeah, well, being on the outside takes some getting used to. Guess I'm still adjusting. I like you just fine, Megan. Always have. I never liked Mason Brooks.
What the fuck was that, Brooks? You're supposed to be sparring. Oh, fuck you, has-been. The shit wasn't low. Fuck you know about it anyway. You ain't even a fighter no more. Why don't you go clean some toilets or something?
Whatever.
Yeah, that's right, bitch. Go clean them toilets. Yeah, I left something in there for you, too.
Yo, Brooks, chill out.
Oh, what? You want to do something about it?
Get out of the ring, Raymond.
Dre, what you doing?
Raymond, get out of the ring.
I heard you beat up one of my heavyweights.
Look, I'm sorry. All right, we were sparring. I didn't want to.
Mason Brooks is an asshole. He needed that beatdown. I like him better already.
In that case, I'm happy to help Mason become a better person.
Mason's a ranked heavyweight. You whipped a ranked heavyweight. You're still in great shape, Andre. I can get you work as a sparring partner.
Are you serious?
Antoine Barr's camp starts in 2 weeks.
You want to see me?
Have a seat. You sparred with 2 heavyweights, and you whipped both their asses. Andre, you could make a comeback.
And how am I gonna do that?
With my help? I still want to be your manager, Andre.
How would your father feel about that?
I no longer work for DL. We have philosophical differences. But I can get you a license, and I can get you a fight. If you want to fight.
Of course he wants to fight. It's in his blood.
Gus!
I'm coming out of retirement too, kid.
Told you I'd change his mind.
Jailhouse boxing makes you tough, but it ain't professional. You know that, kid. You're a heavyweight now. Heavyweight is a different world than middleweight. I don't want you to embarrass yourself, so look, we're gonna start with a couple of low-key fights in Mexico. These guys are durable, and they will be coming to fight.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 6 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
From Obregon, Antonio Chavez.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Here we go, round number 1, scheduled for 6. Hey, this is a big spot for him, Teddy. Chavez's future could be determined tonight. He's a clear-cut underdog.
Yeah, Joe, this is like high school. You want to get to college, but you have to go through high school first. What you learn there will tell what college you get accepted into. That's what the story is for this fight.
Teddy, I find it unrealistic that this guy's got much of a chance against this power puncher.
Hey, that doesn't make you Notre Dame there, Joe.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Power puncher versus the high stamina fighter. How does the high stamina fighter want this fight to unfold as it goes on?
Well, the high stamina fighter, what he wants to do is he wants to get a lead. Get the lead, go out there quick out of the gate, and then later on you have the power puncher looking for one shot at a time. He's going to be searching him all night, and he's never going to find him.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. You remember when Andre Chavez has been hurt by that? Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
2, 3, 4.
Chavez is back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. You see him holding on. Chavez is smashed by a hook. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight.
I need another round just like that. Another round just like that. That's what we need. Pressure up. And I'm telling you, this guy...
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Chavez's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Look at that. Smart veteran move. Hurt, so you hug.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Combination to the head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Andre Bishop's able to land a nice clean left hand. Lands flush with the combination. What a big shot. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
By knockout, your winner, Andre Bishop.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. Big pay-per-view this past weekend. Isaac Frost defending his heavyweight title again, stopping Reggie Stewart in 2 rounds for his 14th successful title defense. Promoter D.L. McQueen has begun touting Frost as one of, if not the greatest champions of all time. That seems a bit premature, but there's no arguing with Frost's record. Undefeated, all his wins coming by knockout. Quite a feat. In other news, can former middleweight contender Andre Bishop make a comeback after spending more than 5 years in prison? And can he do it as a heavyweight? It's one of the more fascinating stories in sports. We'll, of course, have the latest for you here on Friday Night Fights.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza. I'm alongside Teddy Atlas here ringside for heavyweight action tonight. The American Andre Bishop taking on the veteran Mexican Raul Castillo.
Obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Let's give you something to look for right from the start with Raul Castillo as round one is underway. Castillo is a fierce body puncher. Andre Bishop has had to do his scouting report and know that. Look for him to stay at a safe range and not let Castillo get to the inside. Bishop has to shore up that defense. He is taking far too many body shots from Castillo. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big moves. Wow! Ruined in one instance. Just done. Fight over. So he's unable to recover from that one clean shot. This bout ends by way of knockout.
You know, obviously I'm not in his body, so you never know what's really going on, but I just was wondering.
Mexico City was a big success. People are talking about Andre Bishop again. Welcome back.
It feels good to be back. Thanks, Megan, for everything.
I know Franco and my father set you up. I can't prove it, but I know it. You wouldn't do something like that. I know what kind of man you are. And I know what kind of man my father is.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore. I did the time.
It matters to me, Andre.
So what now?
We gotta get you cleaned up.
Well, will you look at this, huh? You don't look like a bum no more.
Thanks, Gus.
Hey, thank me later. Let's get to work. Come on. Come on. Nice work, Megan.
You too, Gus.
Well, this could be a major hurdle to overcome for Andre Bishop. Look at this replay. I believe this is where he hurts that right hand.
All right, kid, how you doing?
Right hands, bro.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want to do?
Use my left.
It's all about heart, kid. It's all about heart. And a good stiff left jab.
Teddy, this will be very interesting to see if Andre Bishop is favoring that right hand, because our video evidence clearly showed that he hurt that right hand.
But the hand that you use probably 90% of the time is the left hand. That's the lead hand, that's the setup hand, that's the jabbing hand. His corner needs to tell him now there's nothing wrong with that hand. Go out there and behave like a fighter. Go out there and win the fight.
And Andre Bishop now appears reluctant to throw that right hand. Andre Bishop is just going to do further damage by throwing the right hand the way he just did. And there's the left hand working well for him again.
Okay, let's go!
Good biting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop. Crashes home with the uppercut. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. And you can see Andre Bishop in pain after throwing that right hand. That's a non-factor against Eldridge Johnson. Andre Bishop has always been known as a fast fighter. He's had that hand speed as a middleweight, and now it's transferred into his heavyweight days as he lands the hook there. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one.
Side to side.
Bishop's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Nice defense, good block by Andre Bishop. Bishop's left now getting into the mix. Andre Bishop able to throw a right hand, but look at the negative effect it has on him. Johnson is not even phased. Good right hand. And that's the end of round 2.
Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta.
All night long, Dre. This is your fight. All night long. Do it, you know.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop. Bishop showing us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
Oh, what a hook by Meldrick Johnson. And Andre Bishop doing more work with that left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Andre Bishop.
Head movement.
Good job with another left hand. Andre Bishop is damaging himself every time he throws that right hand. He is in serious pain. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. Meldrick Johnson's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Solid right hand lands from Meldrick Johnson. Solid hook. Well-targeted left hand by Andre Bishop.
In and out.
A big hook to the head by Meldrick Johnson. There's another left hand from him. Andre Bishop getting to his opponent's head. Nice job by Bishop with the power shot.
Johnson's got no head movement whatsoever. I mean, this is a very easy target to hit here.
No, if it wasn't for his opponent snapping his head back with his jab, there'd be no head movement at all. But that's not the kind of head movement that you're talking about. He should be doing it on his own, getting away from the punches. But, Joe, if you haven't been taught it, it's not going to show up suddenly the night of the fight.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Johnson's tagged by a hook. See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Johnson's right hand scores well. Sometimes it can happen just from the mouth guard and the impact of a punch, but you can tell he's bleeding from the mouth. He comes back with the left hand again, and he nails him with a headshot. Well done by Andre Bishop. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. More power punches from him. A great display of offensive assault. He thinks he can end this fight, but oh, big shot there. He just went down. The in-fighter went out, and now he went down.
Hey, it's okay to go out, but go out the side door. He went out the front door, and as you said, maybe he's paying the ultimate price.
Johnson's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Watch the hook! Hunting never hurt, does it with the hook.
Relax. Relax. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there. All right, move.
move.
We showed you the video evidence earlier where we saw the replay of Andre Bishop injuring that right hand. The word we're getting ringside is that that injury dates back a bit, and it may be the cause of all his problems. They say he injured that right hand while he was in jail.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Double up your punches.
And now another left. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Johnson. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot.
Move your head.
And there's the left hand working well for him again. Well, this is what pro fighters have to do. Find a way to fight through the pain. But if I'm Gus Carisi in that corner of Andre Bishop, I tell him to abandon the right hand and go out there and win it with your left. Johnson's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. A freight train uppercut by Meldrick Johnson.
Beautiful. Nice movement out there. Keep that up. Keep moving. Nice, Emilio.
Final round here of what has been a night where Andre Bishop has been in total command of his opponent.
You just don't want to slip on a banana peel now, or on a right hand.
Left to the body.
Hey,
a hammering hook to the head by Andre Bishop. Johnson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. A solid, true uppercut by Meldrick Johnson. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Bishop's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
There's the hook. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
On defense.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Wow, a big punch just crashes home on Andre Bishop.
The only good thing is he's been here before. With all that amateur experience, he has been hurt before. He knows how to behave.
From start to finish, it was utter domination.
This was an easy one to score, Joe.
As for that expected outcome, we send it up to the ring to hear from the judges.
Isaac, what do you think of Andre Bishop as a challenger?
I think you're an idiot for asking me that question. You get paid to do this? It's your first show? Challenger. I think it'll be a challenge not to kill Andre Bishop. Little Andre can't even throw a punch without breaking his hand.
Those were Isaac Frost's words just a few short months ago after Andre Bishop apparently hurt his hand in a fight right here on ESPN. After only taking a short break to let the hand mend, Andre Bishop back in action tonight against heavyweight contender Reggie Stewart. Many are interested to see if the injury will have lingering effects on Bishop in what should be a very entertaining heavyweight matchup. Let's go back ringside to Joe and Teddy.
Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop.
How's it feel?
Feels good. Feels real good.
Good. Because you gotta knock this guy out with him. It's time to show the world that Andre Bishop is as good as new.
Andre Bishop's now making his way to the ring, and you can see how focused he is for the task at hand.
I never show signs of fatigue or turn tired, cause I'm the definition of tragedy turned triumph. It's leaving in Goliath. I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got to grind down like a science.
Stewart's a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities. Boardwalk Hall here in Atlantic City, the next stop for the heavyweight career of one Andre Bishop. This, his first fight since breaking his right hand against a very game Meldrick Johnson. Tonight, Bishop faces Reggie Stewart. Gus Carisi, the trainer for Bishop, assures us that he's better than ever, that the right hand is not a factor.
I'm not going to call his trainer a liar, but trainers have been known to bend the truth a little bit. Obviously, if his hand wasn't right, he's not going to let anybody know. He doesn't want anybody to take advantage of that fact. But fact is, it should be fine. It's been tested already in gym workouts.
You remember when Andre Bishop was a good, hard-charging middleweight prospect? He was a great combination puncher. That's what he's doing now as a heavyweight here.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Let it go.
Good, smooth work by Stewart. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken right hand, here's a good example of how he feels about it. He's throwing it. He digs in with the left hand to the body. Good flush shot by Stewart. And that does it for this round.
The right's looking good. Let's keep feeling it out. Let me know how it feels, all right? If it doesn't feel 100%, lighten it up on it, okay?
I made it to the eye of the storm, feeling torn like they fed me to the lions. Before my time start to wind down like the Mayans, I show them how I got the grind.
Keep this button.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Scores with the combo to the head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Headshot lands, was a hook. Bishop's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Good shot, what a nice uppercut. Stewart's down.
That's the danger of that punch. It comes from below where you can get your legs under it, and you don't see it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There is no doubt that Andre Bishop's right hand is perfectly fine. An impressive knockout victory with that right mitt.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
It doesn't get better than a good old-fashioned, meaningful heavyweight fight in Vegas. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, coming to you at the site of so many great heavyweight fights through the years, the Thomas and
went over
Mack
the rules
Center.
in the dressing room.
Tonight,
Let's have a
Andre
good, clean
Bishop
fight.
takes on Dwight
Touch
Cooper.
them up.
Come on, I want
A lot of confidence coming from Andre Bishop as he starts round number 1. Remember, that victory against Reggie Stewart silenced a lot of... Cooper catches Bishop clean. And oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his cornerman's going to have to take care of it. The cutman's going to have to stop that bleeding. But that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now. Be better.
Cooper trying to get away from Bishop's attack.
Double up on your punches.
Teddy, you see that cut right there? When you're in a spot like that, do you tell your charge, hey, go after it, worsen that cut?
No, actually I don't, because obviously he did something right to open it up to begin with. Just keep doing those things right, setting it up. If you look for only that, you forget the things that got you there.
Teddy with a power puncher against a high stamina fighter, a guy that can take you into the deeper rounds. How much is it a disadvantage where it sort of takes away what maybe he's best at?
Well, it's a disadvantage mentally, because if his power doesn't work and the high endurance guy is still there, he may start to dissipate. He may start evaporating right in front of you.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Cooper's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. A lot of blood now coming from above that right eye of Andre Bishop. That cut that Cooper opened up is significant.
You know, some fighters handle punches all right. They get tested, you know, they get dropped, they get up, but they get cut. They don't handle that, they panic. We're going to find out now his mental state, how strong he is in that area. Does he handle this the way he needs to?
There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. Cooper's defense is paying off now. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
Gets rid of that body shot. And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye. What impact from that uppercut by Andre Bishop. Cooper's jab lands well. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. And that's the end of round two.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. We got it. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, he threw a wide punch and he caught you. You're gonna tighten up your punches, all right?
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Cooper's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
You need to block more.
One thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Throws out the jab, and then brings back the uppercut up top. Bishop snapping that jab. Blocks away that headshot. Bishop's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Good jab by Cooper. Bishop's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Well-targeted right hand by Andre Bishop. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
And round three comes to an end.
You gotta work it. Work your range, okay? You're in control, Andre. You're in control. Okay. Take a deep breath.
Here we go with the fourth round. So early on here, you can already see that Andre Bishop looks like a much fresher fighter after taking a break after that last round. Bishop splits the guard with an uppercut, landing a two-punch combo by Andre Bishop.
Keep working the jab. Hit the body.
And bang, and away he goes. Teddy, he goes down, and he was on the outside where he doesn't like to be.
Where he shouldn't be, and he paid a price.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Now Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Oh, and there you go. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
Cooper's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. You gotta keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after. Great combination from Bishop. Cooper's failure to Cooper's crushed by a big right hand. Just what he needed. The bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is, you better get some advice.
And yet another big shot comes in. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
Cut over the eye may have been a big wake-up call for Andre Bishop. A knockout victory over Dwight Cooper.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. This should be a very interesting one tonight. 10-round heavyweight fight between 8th-ranked Kobe Nichols and the upstart, the comebacking Andre Bishop.
Well, back in the 1900s, the early 1900s, the 1920s, the 1930s, all those great fighters, they used to move up in weight, from lightweight to middleweight to heavyweight, and they used to beat bigger guys. Why? They were faster, they were smarter. Bishop gets a chance to show that he's one of those guys.
Nichols is coming down to the ring right now, not seeing much personality out of this ring walk.
This is dog eat dog, every cannibals for capital, the will is survive, and the animal is natural. But the desire to rule in the pursuit of pure power is the path of the fool. We chase crowns till we land face down. Our world perceptions keep weighing us down. The rain clouds, I move like a quiet storm. No shroud, stand proud, watch like
Start of round number 1 should be a very good fight here between the unbeaten Andre Bishop and the veteran heavyweight Kobe Nichols.
Watch the low blows. Keep your punches high.
Andre Bishop and his cornerman Gus are just disgusted by that. That seemed like a legal body shot, but yet the ref is deducting a point for a low blow.
Watch the low blow. Keep it clean, guys.
Something's wrong here. The referee is now deducting a second point for Andre Bishop for a low blow with what looked to be a perfectly fine body shot. Andre Bishop being brave simply by throwing a legal body shot. He's got to be careful this referee doesn't call a low blow against him and disqualify him. The referee has completely changed the game plan for Andre Bishop. He's only throwing headshots now after those point deductions with the low blows.
Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
In a matchup like this, Teddy, with a power puncher against a fast fighter, who has the advantage the longer the fight goes on?
Well, almost always it's going to be the power guy because he's not going at a fast rate. He's saving himself. He's placing his punches. The quick guy, he's letting it all go.
You remember when Andre, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He's jumping all over him now. Nichols is nailed by that shot. Absolutely rocked. He could go down here, Teddy. Nice block by Nichols.
Those shots were low, guys.
I know, kid, I know. McQueen's got this referee in his pocket.
That's his condition for giving me this fight. I lose. No, ain't gonna happen.
That's right, kid. You're gonna wear this guy out, okay? Keep moving. Keep that jab in his face. Counter upstairs when he opens up the punch. Do not go to the body. Upstairs, you got it?
I got it. Stay upstairs.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Nichols' legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
A shooting right hand by Andre Bishop. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Nichols is in that position that nobody likes to be in, seeing your own blood and knowing you've been cut. Look at his mouth.
The low blow.
A stabbing right hand comes in by Kobe Nichols. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. Andre Bishop is in a bad spot right now. He is damaged. If I'm Bishop, I clinch, I tie up, I just hug that big tree opposite me. Nichols is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Fine looking right hand by Nichols. There is something called a will to win. Andre Bishop has it. He's going to find a way to overcome the damage that was done. I think Bishop scored really well there. He just damaged his opponent with that power shot upstairs. There's that over. Nichols is tagged. Momentum has shifted. Big shot he just scored with. Right to the head and right to the canvas. Nichols is back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now.
Keep your hands up.
Andre Bishop is really struggling here tonight, and you could point a finger to the referee and blame him. Early on, points were deducted for what appeared to be clean body shots that were termed low blows. Since then, Bishop will not go to the body. Instead, he's having limited success, if not any success at all, trying to go to headshots to Kobe Nichols.
Working the jab. Keep going.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. uppercut absolutely rocked him. Big shot comes crashing home. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. But he's going to continue on, beating the count. Solid. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
Thanks to some poor refereeing, Andre Bishop strayed away from the body shots. Still, he was able to earn the knockout victory against Kobe Nichols.
Andre, I know you don't want to fight your brother, but I remind you, this meeting was not my idea. It was Raymond's.
I need this fight, Dre. The public has doubts about who deserves the fight for the title, me or you.
You stole your brother's thunder, Andre.
Man, I didn't steal anything.
It's not about that. I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Sorry, Raymond. I didn't mean to...
As my brother, you owe me the chance to prove myself.
Brian Kenny back here in our Friday Night Fight studios. Andre Bishop's latest win over top contender Kobe Nichols puts him squarely in the heavyweight title picture. After years of dominance by the champion, Isaac Frost, we now have a situation where both Bishop brothers are considered legitimate challengers for the title. The surprising news from the offices of promoter D.L. McQueen this week is that the Bishop brothers have signed to fight each other, a heavyweight eliminator that's already being billed as sibling rivalry. The winner will earn the right to face Frost in what could be the biggest championship fight in decades.
The MGM Grand here in Las Vegas, site to one of the most unique fights that we've ever brought you. Brother against brother, estranged and at odds, now against each other. As the older brother, Andre Bishop, takes on his heavyweight contending younger brother, Raymond Bishop, in an eliminator fight. For the winner, a chance for the world champion and a date with Isaac Frost. Teddy, size this up for me.
Well, Joe, it's not easy. Not only do you have to deal with blood, fighting your own blood, you have to deal with controlling your emotions, but you have to deal with the fact that both these fighters, both these brothers, know each other so well. They've sparred together. They've hung out together. They've been in the gym since they were kids. They know all the tendencies of each other. It's going to be like looking in the mirror. The only thing, this time you look in the mirror, you might not like what you're seeing.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Here we go. Round number one. Brother versus brother. Bishop versus Bishop for a chance to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. Keep your head moving. There's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Wow, what an uppercut. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop. Well, a lot of people were looking forward to this fight, and with very good reason. When you pit these two guys together, it should... Oh, Bishop got battered right there. Bishop was absolutely battered right there. The one thing he's got to do is stay away from that right hand. Great counter punch, and I loved how he moved off to the side and then landed it.
Just like that, just like that.
Blocks the headshot. I like the angle that Andre Bishop. End of round one.
What's going on, kid? You look like crap out there. I mean, let's pick it up, okay? He might be your little brother. He's got a big punch. And he's gonna put you on your ass if you're not careful. So let's get it together. Now!
I've been Big Baby Bishop ever since you won the gold medal. I never had a chance to be anything else. Never even had a chance to be my own man.
Start of a new round. Andre Bishop's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here.
Wow! Down goes Andre Bishop.
One.
Stay there.
You alright, Dre? Sorry I had to knock you out, big brother.
Brian Kenny back here on Friday Night Fights. A shocking turn of events in the battle between the Bishop brothers this past weekend as Raymond knocks out his older brother, Andre. Andre was unable to beat the count after a big right hand from Big Baby in the second round. The stage is now set for a heavyweight showdown between Raymond Bishop and the champion, Isaac Frost.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas. As the title challenger, Raymond Bishop, takes on the ultimate intimidator, the world champion, Isaac Frost. Teddy, Frost is what he is, pure power and pure violence.
But there's hope for Bishop, and there's history for Bishop. All he has to do is look back at some of the fights in the history of this sport. Look back at Liston and Ali. Sonny Liston was every bit as intimidating as Frost. He was the one who originated the term intimidator in this sport. And Bishop has to do what Ali did. Stay away, be faster, be smarter, be the winner.
Isaac Frost's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
The heavyweight championship of the world is underway. Round one between Isaac Frost and Raymond Bishop. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right. Look at that. Maybe Bishop gets floored right there. Raymond Bishop went down from a power punch. His opponent just outgunned him. Well, there's a question to be answered now with Raymond Bishop, and it's pretty simple. Can he fight on? Can he... An ugly situation has developed here. The paramedics are rushing into the ring.
Come on, Ray, get up, man.
Bishop is absolutely motionless.
Give us some room, people. We need to work.
Isaac, do you feel bad about what happened tonight?
Do I feel bad? No, that's not how this works. This is called boxing. Let me do this. Listen, I'm not gonna cry every time some clown gets hurt, right? Raymond Bishop knew the risks when he stepped into the ring with me. Maybe if he ever wakes up, I'll knock some sense into his stupid ass.
Tell DL he could have whatever he wants. Get me in the ring with Frost.
I know emotions are running high right now, but in the heat of battle, people say things, ugly things. That's all for now. Please. Tell Andre Bishop he doesn't have anything I want.
Everybody wants this fight to happen.
I don't. Candace, could you send Franco to escort my daughter out? Good night, Megan.
Good night, DL.
Good night, Ms. McQueen.
Franco, my father's letting you go down for setting up Andre Bishop.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will. I'll show myself out.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me. You gave the order.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your daughter just told me that I'm going down for setting up Bishop? How does she even know about that?
Down. She doesn't know anything.
Don't fuck with me, McQueen.
Nobody can prove anything. It's your word against the next con. We're fine.
I still don't like her sniffing around.
Excuse me. I forgot my phone.
If I'm going down for the Bishop job, you're going with me.
I believe Andre Bishop has something you want.
Megan, you can't do this. Megan! Megan! I have to admit, I did not want this fight to happen. Even though both fighters wanted it. Even though the public wanted it. And even though I would have made a ridiculous amount from it, I did not want this fight to happen because I did not want to risk two tragedies happening to the same family. But we know Raymond Bishop, a fine boxer, a fine young man, is going to recover fully from his injuries. I am proud to announce DL McQueen Promotions is bringing you the fight the challenger has been demanding. The fight the champion has been demanding. The fight you have been demanding. Isaac Frost versus Andre Bishop for the heavyweight championship of the world. May the best man win.
Good evening, and we welcome you to Las Vegas for the heavyweight championship fight between Andre Bishop and Isaac Frost here at the MGM Grand. Isaac Frost, one of the best power-punching, intimidating champions we've seen in the grand history of the sport. not long ago, laid an absolute beatdown on Raymond Bishop, Andre's little brother. Now tonight, Andre seeks revenge with emotions running high, Teddy.
And that's the key word there, Joe, emotions. You know, this sport is about skills and wills, but it's also about emotion, and not the way that a lot of people think. You can't get mad and go out there and be a good fighter, be a champion. You have to control that. You get mad, your opponent takes advantage of that. This is a true test, whether or not Bishop can control those red-hot emotions.
Isaac Frost really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Fighting out of the blue corner, the challenger, Andre Bishop. And now, fighting out of the red corner, the reigning, defending heavyweight champion of the world, Isaac Frost.
Okay. This is good. This is good. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion?
Yeah, I got one. How's little Raymond doing? I'm sorry.
Okay. Break it up. I want to see a nice, clean fight. Touch up.
This guy is a friggin' animal. Don't even try to win the first couple of rounds. Just survive. Let him tire himself out.
Yeah, I got it.
I mean it, kid. This guy's a friggin' animal. You see what he done to Raymond? Use your feet. Keep your hands up. Stick around for a couple of rounds and he'll get frustrated. I guarantee you.
Got it, Gus.
Much anticipated round one. Keep in mind what happened the last time Isaac Frost was in the ring with a Bishop. That was baby Bishop, Andre's brother. Now Andre seeks to avenge that brutal beating of his brother.
Side to side.
Define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent. Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define that?
Just in one area, when they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
See, Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Stay away from those. Come on.
10 seconds to go in this round. When the dangerous power punching world champion Isaac Frost fought Raymond Bishop, Andre's younger brother, he had damaged him at this point of the fight. Not the case tonight, as Andre is playing it safe.
Well, I think what the case is tonight is Bishop learned from the mistakes of his younger brother. He's not making those mistakes. He's not standing in front of the bigger frauds too long. He's controlling his ego. He's keeping it all about business.
Showing you some defense there with the block.
Watch that.
Good block by Andre Bishop. Bishop's making a mockery of this right now. I mean, the guy's not even moving. He's just standing there.
Hey, look, you see people quit. You see people give up in different aspects of life. He may be doing that right now.
Isaac Frost knows how to do everything in the ring, but throwing a right hand like that, that's one of his specialties. Bishop's putting forth a great combination there. Halfway through this round.
Just like that, just like that.
Good right hand by Andre Bishop. He needs more of that. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. That's a tough moment for Andre Bishop right now. He's hurt. I can hear his corner saying, spit out your mouthpiece. They're just looking for any excuse right now to get some time. What guts by Andre Bishop to survive that and now to move on. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. Andre Bishop so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. And the round.
Good work, kid. Beautiful work. Like we talked about. He's slowing down a bit. So let's help him out a little. What do you say? I want you to go downstairs and give him some power shots now. I want you to chop that wood for 3 rounds. Got it? Knock the air out of his lungs. 3 rounds. Power shots. Pound that body. You got it?
I got it. Pound that body.
Good man.
Bishop's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
Let's go, champ! Circle him!
All of a sudden, a glimmer of hope for Andre Bishop. That was a good body shot.
Body shot. Body shots.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand. I think Andre Bishop has found something here. More and more body shots landing against the champ. Oh, good exchange there. If there's one thing Isaac Frost can do is generate power. Boy, did he just deliver some power with that uppercut. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, you gotta love Isaac Frost there landing the uppercut. That was something. Big uppercut right on the mark. Right to the body. Good work with the uppercut. Nice job there. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body. That's a big flush punch landing on Andre Bishop.
This is not the first time that Andre Bishop has been brought to this neighborhood. He has been shaken before. He will know what to do.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut? Look at that. Great work there. Up top with the quick hook. So Andre Bishop returns to trainer Gus Carisi after being tagged in that last round. What is Gus going to say to him?
Well, he's going to say something like, as soon as those birds stop singing in your head, concentrate on why you got hit. You didn't move your head after your last punch. Don't let that happen again.
All right, all right. Nice work. Nice work. Just like that, Isaac. Just like that.
We got it.
Keep sticking that jab and setting up the power shot. You got that? I want you to keep popping that fucking jab in this guy's face all night long.
Throw that away.
Bishop's corner did a good job during those 60 seconds between rounds. You can tell that he's a fresh fighter, not the fighter that was clearly dazed in the last round. Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Keep moving, champ. Stick and move, that motherfucker.
Right to the belt line. Big uppercut from Isaac Cross, who's a big man. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Oh, what a left hand. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a... Oh! Bishop is down. Can he get up? Down, but not out. Bishop gets up on his feet.
Right now, what he has to do is he has to kill a little bit of time. He's got to move his head. He's got to be defensive-minded, clear those cobwebs a little bit, then think about winning the round later.
A thunderous punch, able to land to the head.
So he thought he was out of range. He wasn't.
Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
How about that left right there? Wow! Andre Bishop is floored.
This is not the first time that he's been on the canvas, so he will not panic.
This is like a microcosm of his life. He's been down outside the ring before and has gotten up too.
And that will serve him because he has survived very difficult things outside the ring, and he is thinking of that right now, believe me.
Okay. Deep breath now. Deep breath.
Start of a new round, but will it be much the same? Bishop's been... Oh, and what an unfortunate circumstance for Andre Bishop. There is blood now coming from above his eye. His cornermen are going to need to get all over that. Bishop's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
Right back to the work up top. the talk.
How bad is it, Gus?
Oh, it ain't pretty. But we can handle it. You gotta give us some time, Dre. Protect that eye. Don't let Frost touch it or the ref will stop this fight for sure.
No way.
Give us a couple of rounds. We'll get it under control. Don't let him mess it up.
I got you. I got you.
Looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight could end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He's put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Come on! Andre Bishop knows Isaac Frost is going to come after that cut above the eye. And you can see he is holding his guard up high, trying to protect it. A well-placed left hand up top.
Let's try, Frost. See you later.
The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Well, his opponent is opening.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He goes from damaged goods to defensive goods.
Yeah, because right now he's fighting on instinct. He's doing things without even thinking, just automatic things. Things that he was taught 5 years ago, 3 years ago, that maybe he thought about, but he didn't do. Now they're just coming out. He's just naturally surviving.
I like what I'm seeing there,
Teddy, the last thing you want to show a shark is blood in the water. Well, Andre Bishop has blood over his eye, and the shark is the heavyweight champion of the world.
It could work both ways, though, Joe, and that's what Bishop is hoping for. It could get your opponent to get over anxious. Look to zero in on that. You know, X marks the spot, looking to land a big shot, and then Bishop, being a smaller guy, he can take advantage of that over-aggression. He can outbox him, outsmart him.
Here we go, action to start the 7th round. Isaac Frost is going to try to keep things going in this direction. He has dominated the action all night long.
Straight hook! Straight hook!
His opponent dazed and stunned. Isaac Frost lands a damaging blow to the head.
Where's the jab at, champ? Let's go, more jabs! Oh, go for it, champ. 1, 2, 1, 2. Combos to the head, champ. Combos to the head.
Isaac Frost showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Oh, I like it. Nice work, champ. Just like that. Back to the head.
Bishop's right hand scores well that time. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home.
Jabs, Isaac. I want to see that jab. Headshots, champ. Back to the head.
Relax. Shake it off.
Straight hook. Straight hook. Where's the jab at,
Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. Andre Bishop may be a TKO victim very soon here. That cut has worsened, and Frost is getting after it.
Combos to the head.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Hey! Quit playing around with him and put that bastard away!
Okay, nice work out there, kid. Looking good. Bleeding's under control. You know, that could have helped us out a little bit. I mean, he's even more tired now. He spent a lot of energy trying to take you out.
Yeah? Still seems like he's got a bit left.
Yeah? Well, you got more. You got more energy. You got more power. And you got more heart. God, you got more heart than any other fighter I've ever known. Now, you turn it up. You take the fight to that fucker and he won't know what hit him. This is your fight now, Andre. Take it to him.
That's all you had to say, Gus.
Is underway. Frost ready to go. He looks like he's in good shape for this round.
Go get him!
Smart kid.
Bishop lands another combination. Teddy Frost looks tired.
Frost has never been in this situation before.
Wow, what a massive shot. And Frost goes down. Frost has never been down. The heavyweight champion of the world is on the canvas. Can he beat the count? Frost trying to get up. He goes down again. It's all over. It's all over. There's a new heavyweight champion of the world, and his name is Andre Bishop.
Yeah! Hey up, bitches!
You did it! I knew you could do it! All right! Look at you!
I knew you could do it, Andre. I'm proud of you. I hope we can work together now.
Oh, I'd love to, Mr. McQueen. But you might have some problems running things from the pen.
We had a deal. You gave me a word.
She didn't give you my word. You had no idea who you were fucking with.
Deal! You better get me out of this! Hey! You better...
Yeah!